Hey there, everybody. Sam here. This is the seventh quick uh, one-off book review of particularly interesting books in my library. A supplement to the larger book recommendation videos. I'll just be doing one book rather than like eight or 10. So today's book, Queer Nuns, Religion and Activism and Serious Parody, written by Melissa Wilcox, New York University Press, 2018. This is a bit of a departure because it doesn't deal directly with an explicitly occult or folk magic group, but I think that there's a substantial enough overlap. And anyhow, it's my channel. I can talk about what I want to. So, it's a very fine recent history of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Um, this will switch around your view of satire, religious activism, and the modern sacred clown idea. Uh, she works with a strong theoretical base in queer theory and uses this history to think about religion, sexuality, gender, embodied spirituality, and activism, and also provides a very entertaining history of the sisters. The sisters began as a parody of Catholic nuns by a group of cisgendered gay men, but it rapidly evolved into a community service organization of queer nuns with a genuine spiritual calling to, as they put it, promulgate universal joy and the expiation of stigmatic guilt, specifically around minority sexualities and sexual identities. They were tempered by the AIDS epidemic of the early 1980s, and their continued community service to celebrate sex and to promote safer sex in the LGBTQ plus communities, the sisters both mock and parody the religious, that is, Christian, right wing in their attacks on the LGBTQ plus communities, but also got a strong sense of community service which underlies their activism. They're not only attacking, they're also supporting. The sisters are a genuine order of nuns. Their service is comforters and confessors in nurturing and selfless service, explicitly the same as that of female only orders in other religious contexts. This is a blend of parody and serious community and spiritual service. Um, it's demonstrated in the Mass Against Papal Bigotry and the Condom Savior Mass, with the Condom Savior Vow and consecration of condoms as the host for distribution to the worshippers. There's no wonder that the more assimilationist and polite forces in the LGBTQ plus community, like the Metropolitan Community Church, did not particularly like the sisters. Now, Wilcox developed some very interesting ideas through this history. She takes the notion of gender fuck drag, which the sisters practice, in which they do not um, attempt to look like women. They don't attempt to be massively feminine in their makeup and style. Um, and extends this, which that by the way, overturns and subverts gender conventions. Rather than trying to look feminine, they look like the sisters, and the she extends this notion to religion fuck, where they overturn the conventions of religious embodiment and authority. It's an interesting blend of both queer sacrilege and queer sacredness, hand in hand in the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. And Melissa Wilcox' discussion and analysis is thoughtful, provocative, and I really find it useful in thinking about uh, religious embodiment, how it is that we express ourselves as religious people, particularly those of us who are in clergy uh, roles, how the exchange of comfort and embodiment works, especially for those who are outside of the norm, outsiders of various sorts. Um, yes, it's a lovely book. I really recommend that people get it, read it, and think about it as well. Of course, it's quite entertaining. The sisters are quoted extensively in the book, and they are generally thoughtful, funny, and interesting people. It's a yeah, really good book. So you take care now. Bye bye.